If you want to experience the famous nightlife in Nairobi or just curious of how twisted it can get, then this, my friend, this is the episode for you. Welcome to the 360 Places podcast, where we share travel tips, guides, itineraries, and so much more. Make sure to follow us on our social accounts. Instagram is at 360 Places podcast with a Z, and our YouTube channel as well. And yeah, so Ivy,
Yes.
what's up?
I'm fine. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm okay. In case you guys didn't realize, she's a guest and she's here.
Yes.
And I'm
excited.
gonna let her introduce herself. She's Nairobian. So yeah.
Okay. So most people know me as Ivy. I'm
Yeah.
from Nairobi,
Yeah, she is.
and Nairobi is a beautiful place. We can't lie. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful place.
Like everybody from all over the world knows that it's a beautiful place. That
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's not something you argue about.
So when you talk about the nightlife, well,
Yeah.
that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story.
Like I've always loved the nightlife in my country. But Nairobi,
Nairobi.
it's madness, man.
Yeah.
You guys have
You
a
can't
vibe.
get used to it. You can't get used
Yeah.
to Nairobi
Like
nightlife.
it gets new every other
It
day.
gets new every
Wow.
other day. There are new things every single day.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you have to catch up. You have to catch up.
Like you have to go out every day.
Not every day,
Yeah,
but,
but
you have to
yeah.
know what's trending. You have to know this is new. This is Nairobi. You can't be left behind. You can't be.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. From my experiences from my country and from different places I've been to,
Mhm.
the night starts a little bit late in some places and it starts a little bit earlier in some places.
Yeah.
How early does the night start in Nairobi?
In Nairobi. Okay, we call it nightlife, but I feel like they do the partying the whole time. The whole
Okay.
time. So we'd put it at most clubs or most pubs open at around 4 or 5 p.m.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
early.
Especially at this time. They're not opening for long hours. But
Mm.
yeah, that's the time.
That's the kind of average time they
Yeah, that's
open.
the average time. Unless of course it has a restaurant,
Mm.
of which most of them do. So they
Mm.
can just open early for eating.
So they open the list one first, then
Yeah.
it gets mad.
Then it
when
gets
the
bad.
night gets going. Okay. So a lot of people listening right now or watching, they're interested or just want to explore the nightlife in
Mhm,
Nairobi
mhm.
and nightlife in different places, and it's it's different for every other place.
Yeah.
And as from me, I like going out during the week. As
Yeah.
you
yeah.
finish the hard work during the weekdays, now
The
you wanna go
weekends.
full in the weekends.
Yeah, you turn up.
Which day is like perfect for Nairobi?
Mostly Fridays and Saturdays.
Oh, let's go.
That's
Way to go. Friday is a good day.
Fridays actually a very nice day.
Mm,
Most clubs will be packed
mm,
because everyone is there. Everyone wants to experience it.
Yeah.
Someone wants to go to a new club this time, go to another one the next time. Yeah. So Fridays, Saturdays, that's the best time.
That's
The
best
clubs
time
will
to
be
know.
packed. Yeah.
But something that I don't like
hmm
for me particularly, I don't like when it's overpacked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess you just have to know which one you're going to. You know,
Which
they're
one you're
different.
going to.
There's so many of them.
many
When you
of
start
them.
mentioning them, I would
Yeah.
finish. We'll just finish the podcast.
Okay, true that.
Yeah, but I don't. You just have to know what you like, because of
Mm.
course there are places where the space is convenient for what you want.
So what you want, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And the people who liked the packed
Yeah.
places because they like the hype, they like the energy. Yeah. So you just have to know what you like, what you prefer. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But I feel like, okay, there are different kinds of people who would love maybe a clouded place. Or
Yeah.
maybe, what would you love basically? What would you love?
Myself,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say crowded. I wouldn't
Uh-huh.
say crowded, but I feel for me,
Mm.
where I would feel comfortable at or with is when I'm with a specific group of friends,
Oh,
my
okay.
friends. You know, when you have good friends, when you have friends who have the energy,
Yeah,
who have
yeah.
the right
The vibe,
attitude
yeah.
for it, then you're gonna have fun no matter where it is you go,
No matter how it's packed.
no matter
or-
how it's
not
packed.
packed. So long as you
Yeah.
have your
You have your
you have
people,
your homies, then it's
it's gonna be okay.
good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the favorite part like I have been waiting for, because we have a Nairobian here. She's going to tell us all the good spots that you can visit when you're in Nairobi and you want to spend the night, the famous nightlife in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So, the different kinds of places that you can visit during the night. I mean, you have restaurants, you have bars, you have nightclubs, you have lounges, like every other option that you have.
Yeah, Nairobi has everything.
And
It
has all the
literally, it has
options.
everything. You can, whatever it is you're looking for, you're gonna
That
get
much
it in
I
Nairobi.
agree. That much I agree. So let's talk restaurants first. And how many, like, how long do the restaurants stay during the night?
Most of the clubs keep the restaurants open because people eat
24/7.
even during the night. Yeah, yeah. So they're usually open 24/7. Because of course you'll be drinking, you'll be having your fun, and of course
Yeah.
you'll want to eat at
Yeah,
some point.
something, yeah.
Yeah, and if a club doesn't have a restaurant, then I feel like that's a bit over loss. Because people will have to eat.
People have to eat.
So
yeah.
if they want something, they're gonna have to leave your club. Go look for a restaurant.
Go look for restaurants.
Yeah, and they're probably gonna go somewhere else where it has
It
everything.
has everything, like restaurants in there,
Yeah,
nightclubs in
yeah.
there.
So I feel like it's very much convenient when it has both a bar and a restaurant.
Okay, and we have these places.
Yes, yes, we do. There is K1 Clubhouse.
K1 Clubhouse.
In fact,
okay.
it has really, really nice food. Really nice food.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Dolls VIP Lounge. There's Billionaires Club.
Billionaires Club. I love how that sounds. I like the name of
Billionaires
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we call it B Club.
Big club.
Yeah, it's a very posh one, if I might add.
Do you like meet, their clubs? Okay, maybe I have different experiences, but I feel like every other country has the same experiences.
Yeah.
There are clubs where you'd meet the locals, and there are clubs where you'd meet most international people hang out there.
Yeah.
So in this Billionaires Club, as the name it is, I
Yeah.
feel like it's a club where mostly international fellas go and hang out.
Well, not okay. Yeah, of course, international, because it's a posh place. I wouldn't lie. It's a you have to be loaded to go there.
Yeah,
you
true.
you can't just go.
The damage is
you
some
can't.
damage.
You can't.
Okay.
So you have to go. That's why I was saying you have to go to a place that's convenient for you. You can't just go to an expensive club and you don't have.
And your pockets say, my
Yeah,
friend,
they're complaining.
let's go to somewhere else.
You'll be embarrassed for nothing.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, you have to go to a place that's convenient for you, money-wise, enjoyment-wise, friend-wise, crowd-wise, everything. You have everything considered.
Okay, let's help out people who are
Yeah.
listening here.
Yeah.
So, just give me 2 names of like posh clubs.
Posh
If
clubs.
I'm loaded, then I wanna go there.
Okay. There's of course the big club.
Big club, Billionaires Club.
Yeah, Billionaires Club.
Yeah, that's it.
There's the XS Millionaires.
XS Millionaires. When you just hear something with a nair at the end of it, that's the place you gotta go if you're loaded. And
Yeah.
let's get the names of places that they're quite friendly for the pocket.
Quite friendly.
Yeah.
Most of them actually are, because you have to accommodate everyone.
Yeah,
Most
true.
people. There's Memphis. Yeah, that's along USIU Road. There's Santorini. That is actually new.
Santorini.
I
Okay,
think
we
it
have an
opened.
expert here. She has all the names.
Yeah,
let's
Santorini,
go.
which is really nice. I think it got popular really, really fast.
Santorini.
Yeah, because they have nice services. Yeah, I mentioned K1 Clubhouse. That one is
Yeah.
also very much affordable. There's okay. I'll have to. There's a lot.
Yeah,
there's
you-
quite
you-
a lot.
you- you
There's
keep
quite
saying
a
them
lot.
as
I'll-
we keep
I'll
talking.
keep
Yeah,
saying.
so-
There's Dolls VIP Lounge.
VIP.
Yeah, don't let the name VIP fool you. Don't
But I
let
like
it
the
fool you.
normally I like the VIP experience when you have your friends
Yeah.
and you get in a club and you get this VIP space of yourself where
Yeah.
like you have your personal waiters serving you. That's quite an
That's
experience.
That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. We
If
go
you-
back to the point
The
of where
Billionaires Club.
you have to
your
go.
pocket, yeah, has to
You have to
support
go
it.
to a place that fits
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
As well as like if you're in a group or you're solo, I don't think anyone would love to experience the nightlife solo. But if you're solo, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, you'd go to a place where it's packed.
Yeah.
But
You
if
do want
you
the
have a
hype.
group, yeah, you'd rather like go with the hype yourself.
Yeah. You might as well go
You
yourself.
might as well. I mean, okay. So let's go back to the restaurants. So as for me, I first like to hit the restaurants first. Like get packed in the stomach, then hit the club if I'm gonna hit the club.
Yeah.
How is your schedule? Do you go to the club and get food there, or do you first?
For me,
Yeah.
I do eat first most of the times. You have to go get yourself filled first. Yeah. So I feel like it's better when you eat first.
Best, huh?
Yeah, you won't think about the food the whole time. You'll
True.
just be thinking about the energy, feeling nice,
Enjoying
enjoying the
yeah.
music. It's a weekend. I mean, we're talking about Friday, Saturday. So why not? You eat first, you deal with that first, then you go have your fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the locals, I feel like this is a privilege for them because they have the weekday. It's a modern city, of course. People work during the weekdays, then
Yeah.
party during the weekend. Now we're talking about someone who's like traveling to Nairobi and he wants to experience life. Is it convenient for him to go during the weekdays, like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Thursday?
You'd actually find that most of them are open even during the week.
But
Even during the
but,
week.
but is the vibe there? Do people go during those days?
You'd be surprised. That's why I was saying Nairobi doesn't really have a time.
Yeah,
It
you'd
doesn't
be
really have a
surprised.
time. You'll find people at the club on a Monday, on a Tuesday. There's reggae nights obviously on Sunday. Even if people don't go, there's everything.
There's
I
everything,
mean, there's no day you can go to a club and not find people in Nairobi. No way.
Okay,
No
you
way.
mentioned leg night. So, which music do the clubs prefer, or the restaurants, or like any other
Um,
places at night? Which music do they?
Most of them depend with the time. You know, you can't play a certain type of music at a certain time. For example, you can't play hyped music at 5 p.m.
Yeah,
No,
true.
that won't make sense.
That would make sense.
Because people are probably eating at the time.
Dinner date or something.
Yeah, people are probably eating. So you just play cool music at around 5, 4. Yeah, just people
Blues,
welcoming
R&B and
people
stuff.
in. Yeah. Then when it gets to like
Gets
1
going,
a.m.,
Yeah, that's fine
12,
with people.
midnight, 11, then you put the hyped
the
music. People
club
dance. People,
bangers,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's when the club now gets its energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk. Let's split between restaurants and clubs.
Mm-hmm.
As for my country,
Mm-hmm.
clubs they open up early, but people start coming in a little bit late.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
around maybe I could say 10.
Mm-hmm.
10 is a little bit early. Maybe 11 and 12. People
Yeah.
start 12 a.m. People start coming in. How late do people start?
How
coming in?
late? How late? I think mostly at 10 p.m. I think that's the ideal time because it's just when the energy is picking up. You're gonna find quite a number of people in the club. If you're there for the hype,
10.
if you're there for the energy,
Yeah.
when you get there at around 9 p.m., 10 p.m., then that's a good time. That's a good time. There's
You
not a
guys-
lot of
You
people.
guys get going early.
Really early, actually, really early. You'll
And do they
find people
close,
there at 6.
like because you guys go early and you're packed early? Do they close early or it's until
It
the sun
depends.
is coming up?
Yeah, it depends with the restaurant. It depends with the club. You'll find one that closes at like 3 a.m. But that's very few of them. Most of them close in the morning. At like
Yeah.
6 a.m. is when
Like,
people
we
are.
have to see the sun first.
Yeah, you have to see the sunrise. And that's what Nairobi is all about.
Okay.
Till the night ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are partying inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. On that note, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back. This is the 360 Places podcast. This is Jayso. I'm with my guest, Ivy.
Yes.
And we are back. This is the 360 Places podcast. It's me, your host, Jayso. I'm with Ivy herself, the Nairobian.
Yes, yes.
The hype Nairobian. So yeah, she's shared with us a lot of nice places in Nairobi, both expensive places and cheap ones. So it all matters with your pocket. Nairobi offers all the variety of places that you wanna go. It all depends with your money and your time. Yeah,
Yes.
and money is not a thing because you said VIP something, which I forgot that club or something.
Dolls VIP.
Like the name is VIP, but it's pretty much affordable.
But you
Yeah.
can afford it.
Most
you
clubs
can.
they have a damage fee. Like maybe on the weekends normally it goes higher, and during the weekdays sometimes there's no entry fee. Sometimes there is an entry fee, but most probably in the weekdays there's no entry fee. How does Nairobi work on that?
you mentioned the damage fees. Let me start with that. The damage. Every club and restaurant has a damage fee. Yeah, because wherever they're drunkards, wherever there are people having fun, there's bound to be some damage done. Yeah, so I don't know.
But you guys enter free, like in the club.
Most of them, yes, they do, because of course the club is gonna be packed in no time. So I don't think they don't really focus on an entry fee, yeah, because people are gonna come and buy drinks, food, what they even host birthday parties. Most of them actually do.
So you
can book a club for yeah. So that really doesn't matter. And if there is, it's not that much. Maybe like they can tell you to buy 2 bottles of beer and you enter the club. Yeah, it's not really that much.
You have to pay before you enter.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think it's just different everywhere.
Kenyan shillings. Most
you guys.
Clubs 500.
You should come to Nairobi.
Some clubs 1K. I just got a host in Nairobi, and if you need a host,
just invited you.
Reach out, and we will talk to Ivy, and she will host you in Nairobi. So yeah, how has Corona affect the nightlife in Nairobi?
Okay, so when Corona started, most of the clubs, if not all, were closed. Actually, we had curfew.
Yeah,
most of us did. Yeah, we still do. But
active,
what is Nairobi? Nairobi is still gonna do what it does best. But when it started, it was quite strict, and most of them were closed. So of course, people who like to party and people who like to go out and have fun had to remain, myself included. We had to be in the house. You had to be chilled. If you want to drink, you will do that in your own house. Yeah. And of course, it affected the
time.
What will I call it? Yeah. It affected most things. I will say that it affected the time. Okay, so when they lifted it, kidogo, the time was also limited. Yeah, you'll find that a club will open at maybe 4 p.m. and by the time it's getting to 9, it's closed. They're gonna tell you leave. But yeah, I think right now it's chilled. Right now, people have decided to go back and do what they do best. People are partying like 24. Right now it's 24/7. But of course, it also depends on the club. Yeah, there are those owners who prefer to just keep it safe,
regulated.
Yeah,
nice.
Regulate it. When there's a lot of people, they might just not allow you to come in. Yeah. But there are others that don't really. Yeah, you just come. Yeah, you just come. Right now, it's not that strict. Yeah, you can go to a club, you can have fun, and no restrictions.
Okay, just to like sum it up, to summarize it up for the people who are listening. So basically, what you want to do in Nairobi, you want to first go out to that beautiful restaurant of yours, get your food, eat, then my friend, 9 p.m. we go out.
You're at the club. Turning up.
Okay. Yeah. In most clubs, there are these girls. I'm looking for a good way to call them, and even guys as well these days.
Yeah.
Sex workers.
Yes.
How aware should a person be of the sex workers in Nairobi? Like, okay, there are some countries that the sex workers, they're very persistent. Like, you find them in every other club, and they'll be on your neck. Yeah. How is it in Nairobi?
Well, as I said, Nairobi has everything. You will find every sort of person, thing, club, whatever. You're going to find everything there. So you just have to be careful. But if that's what you're looking for, you're going to get it.
Disclaimer:
we
are not supporting this because there's AIDS, STDs, but
you have to be careful.
There,
You have to be very careful. They're there. You won't lack them. They're there everywhere. So you have to be careful. Even when you're leaving the club late, you have to be very careful.
On who you pick.
So most of the time, advise people to you have to sort out your transport before you start getting late. you know how you're gonna live there. So by the time it gets to closing time,
So
you're
it's
not
just a hassle.
stranded.
Transport.
Not really. It's not really much of a hassle when you prepare yourself for it. It's not. It's not. Yeah, and of course, people, you can't drink and
Yeah,
drive.
of course.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying you have to plan
Yeah.
your transport. You have to know after this, I have this, I'm going this way, and I'm ready.
Actually,
Yeah, you have to be
mentioned
careful.
a good point. So actually, people, before you travel or you go to any place and you'd want like the best experience in your life, like Ivy said, please plan where you're gonna go,
Yes.
where you're gonna eat,
Mm-hmm.
what you gonna wear,
Definitely.
who you're gonna meet,
Yes.
how you're gonna get there and out of there,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because it can be a hassle sometimes.
It can be a
Yeah.
hassle. It can be a hassle if you're not prepared.
But like you said, cost can be like in between.
It's
From
very
like
much
it
affordable.
caters everyone. If you go there broke, but you don't have to necessarily be broke, guys.
If you have,
You should have a little bit of a balance
yeah.
to enjoy the nightlife. So it caters for all of you. Like if you have low budget, mid budget, and the luxury one.
Yeah.
So Nairobi is the best part. I feel like Nairobi is, when it comes to nightlife, it's one of the highlights in Africa.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Like ignoring South Africa, of course.
Okay.
And Dar es Salaam. I feel like, okay, you guys have the best hype.
That's
You
true.
guys are
That's
very
true.
hyped.
Very much.
But I feel like Dar es Salaam offers more style than Nairobi.
We'll have to see that and compare. When I go there, I'll
You'll
let
have
you
to
know.
come.
Yeah.
You'll have to come.
Yeah.
Let me know when you come so that I can take you to the best places, meet the best people, and enjoy the good music.
All right.
So let's talk clothing. Let's talk what to wear. What would you recommend for someone to wear? Is it a freestyle? Just wear what you want. I mean,
It's a club. I'm thinking it's a club.
yeah, it's a club.
You
Well,
have to
let's
look
run.
nice. Yeah, you have to look nice. You have to dress up. You have to feel.
Feel
nice.
yourself up.
Yeah, you have to feel nice. You can't leave
Vunja
the house.
kabati.
Yeah. You can't leave the house knowing you're going to have fun. But of course, you have to be comfortable also. That is something I would recommend. Because if you go with clothes that you're not used to, or clothes that you cannot have a lot of fun in, then you're not going to have fun. You're going to be adjusting your clothes every now and then.
Yeah,
You're
true.
struggling to keep your
Yeah,
skirts
I've
down.
actually seen ladies do that, and I'm like, who dressed you?
You have to be comfortable. You
Yeah.
look nice, you look classy, you look good, but then you have to be comfortable also. Yeah.
You have to feel yourself.
That is necessary.
You know, there's some countries, I don't know. Like I read somewhere, there's some clubs that they prohibit some certain type of dressing style. Like you can't enter if you're dressed in this manner. You can't enter if you're dressed in this manner.
Nairobi doesn't do that.
Doesn't do that.
You wear the way you want.
Anything.
Yeah, just
You get a bikini, get in. You get a suit, get in. You get a wedding gown, get in.
get in.
Yeah.
Get in. Yeah, that's okay. I would say that's a good thing about Nairobi. You do what you want, whatever makes you feel nice.
And no one cares.
Yeah, no one is gonna come ask you, why are you dressing like this? You dress how you feel.
Okay.
Yeah. Of which I said for me, you look nice, you look classy, you look good, you feel yourself. But
And
of
again,
course,
you look comfortable. Yeah.
you feel comfortable.
Okay, people, and the last thing that we're gonna stress, and I'm gonna stress on it more, is that plan.
Plan is important.
Yeah.
A plan
And actually
is
talk to a
important.
local. I actually offer this service for you guys. If you wanna come to Nairobi, talk to me. Call me or something.
Yes.
Just comment anything below and link your number or something. Then I'll reach out and we're gonna do a good planning for you.
Definitely.
The famous proper nightlife in Nairobi.
Yes.
Don't remember, go out on Friday or Saturday. That's the best days for you to go out.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the best time for you to hit the club is 9
9 p.m. around 9:10.
Around 9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's confusing because in the country, you go around 9, there's no one there.
No. When you get to a Nairobi club, you're probably gonna feel like you're late.
Okay.
So, because there's a lot of people there already.
Okay.
So around 9:10 is when I would recommend people are in a good mood, not that hype, not that low, but the energy is
between.
starting to come up.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
tipsy.
yeah, the energy is starting to get
Okay,
there.
okay. There's this habit that I also love it. I don't know if you love it or any other person loves it.
Mm-hmm.
There's this habit where you go to this spot during the night, and maybe you spend there some 2 hours or an hour and a half. Then after you go hit another spot, maybe like when morning comes, you've hit 3 to 4
Yeah,
spots or
yeah,
five.
yeah.
How does that
Um,
vibe with you?
of course, your
In
pockets
Nairobi.
first. Of course, your pockets.
Of course,
I know.
people.
Of course, you
Yeah,
can't just be jumping and you
yeah.
don't have
And you
what
should
you're
have
jumping
transport.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but most people actually do that. They go to this one at a certain time to say maybe between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Then they decide that let me go to another one. They get there at around 11. It's a different club. It's a different vibe. It's a different energy.
Different people.
So yeah, that could be quite an experience if you do it. Yeah.
Okay, let us know in the comment what we forgot, and let us know in the comment what you enjoyed and what you want us to talk about. This is the 360 Places podcast. Make sure to follow us on our social platforms. This is Facebook, 360 Places, Instagram, 360 Places with a Z on Instagram, and on YouTube, of course, 360 Places. And we'll catch you guys on next one. This is Jayso, your host, and my guest is
Ivy
from Nairobi.